Hello, breaking news, a special interview with the late Alexander the Great. Hello, my magnificent ruler. I am Ford Perfect, journalist for Empire Radio. Tonight, as you near the end of the twilight years of your life, what is the legacy you left behind? I built an empire from nothing. I had a military with a might that no one could match. An empire that stretches beyond the very reaches of those who came before me imaginations. I united culture and drove Greece to greatness. Sir, what do you regret? Through all the triumphs that you have been through in your life, what do you regret? My failure to create one culture. I tried, but insulting a non-local ruling class led to my greatest failure. Were your intentions in creating this empire to create one melded race? My intentions were to blow down cultural barriers, not to eliminate entire races of people. How will your empire fare without their marvelous leader? I want to think that it will be able to survive without me, but part of me says otherwise. Commanders are not always on good terms with each other. Have you left the world a better place? Yes, I have created an educated, superior culture that will reign throughout history. Raise inferior cultures up. This culture is my legacy, and it will be forever ingrained in the tapestry of time itself. Was the loss of life worth it to create an empire? Yes, lives lost on both sides were required to contribute to the greater good and to pave the way for the benefits of being part of the empire. Who was your greatest influence? Achilles from the Iliad inspired my conquest and led to my greatness. He and the heroes of old, and the stories from Homer of the bold and the brave, inspired me to rise up and bring Greece to greatness. Are you satisfied with your life? Yes, I spent my life well, raising up an empire and uniting cultures. You Grecians tonight, as I speak to you as I near the end of my life, I, Alexander the Great, say, with heartiness, be proud to be Greek. Rise up. Feel. You have power. You have a great history. Our ancestors united to fight against the Persians. You too. You are great. You are Greek and you are part of the greatest empire in history. And that is all I have to leave with you as I lay on my deathbed. I want to clear up the final walls of history as I seal the page on the great life of Alexander the Great. Hello, what a touching interview with Alexander the Great. It's a privilege, given the opportunity, to have one of the last interviews with one of the greatest rulers of all time. He was inspiring, and he still had a powerful warrior presence about him. And he wanted me to leave you with these words. Be strong in the time of my absence. Be strong. Don't let the settled differences between you tear you apart. Even though we're different, we are all the same. And let us stay together and bond together as one empire. Be proud to be part of the empire. This has been a special report and interview with Alexander the Great by me, Ford Perfect. Hello, I am the sports dude. Just as Zeus, we're the best, we're the sports dudes. Hello, we're reporting on the marathon today, and it appears that the runner Hermes Conrad is running at an amazing pace in the marathon as he is the only runner left, and he has just crossed the 25-mile mark. Let's check in with Chad Taylor. Chet Daly, how's he doing? How's he doing? How's he running? Running good? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, it appears that, Hermes has just collapsed as he crossed the finish line. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we're moving on to the javelin event, and, with the little intervention of Zeus, a javelin thrower, the new guy on the block, the dude with the dude, Egyptian's finest, your royal highness. Cleopatra was in the stands, and she was rooting for the native Egyptian. Holy fish head, and he lost on a technicality as his javelin was struck by lightning as he was releasing it. In other news, Holy fish head also died of unknown causes. Moving on into other events in wrestling, it appears that it has been officially announced that wrestling another dude is kind of weird. Moving on into other more important news. Scientists have discovered that maybe it wasn't such a good idea to actually use spears in the javelin throwing event after we had leftover spears. So what if 3 crowd members got hit by spears? It doesn't really matter. And this is the sports dude, leaving you with the finest news. It's good enough for Zeus reporting live from Mount Olympus Studios. This is the sports dude. It's fine enough for Zeus. What? We got the sports. We're the dudes. Sports dudes. Sports dudes. Yeah, it's the only sports news. Bye.